Alright guys, welcome back to another loadout building video of sorts. Over the last few weeks, you guys on the streams and on Discord have pretty much helped me build my new loadout. Yes, I have once again changed my loadout. The gold only lasted like 4 to 6 weeks, but I absolutely love this new loadout. So just before we dive into it, to remind you of the giveaway we're running for this month, this is the last video you have a chance to get an entry on. There is 16 videos you can get entry on. One person from each is going to get picked and put onto a wheel. And then whoever wins from the wheel gets this knife and glove combo. It's a battle scar, black glove, and a gut knife with some 0.16 field tested broken fang unhinged gloves. All you have to do to enter is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from my new loadout. If you want the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins, then look no further than today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers users a fast, smooth, easy and secure experience for buying and selling counterstrike skins, with the benefit of items being much cheaper compared to buying on the Steam community market.
This is the way.
This is the way.
There are no buying fees, selling fees range between 2 to 12%, and there's over 1 million skins available on Skinport at any time. With a great Trustpilot rating, it's the perfect place to start building your loadout, whether you're going for budget gems or picking up some insane skins. They are also the reason we can keep running giveaways to give back to you guys, so make sure you check out Skinport using the links in the description or pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Now, we're going to use the same format as always. We'll go knife and glove, we'll go through like the main 7 to 8 skins, and then we'll cover all the fillers. So you're seeing the knife and glove combo now. These are Specialist Gloves Foundation in field tested. Now, they're like 0.21 or 22 float. But the big thing with them is, and you're going to see my Glock here a bit early, but it doesn't have much wear on the right thumb, which is an issue with foundation gloves. It actually has a better pattern for wear than 0.17s like that did. So these gloves run you about £275. Now, I am going to switch pricing to dollars to pound here, just because that's what I purchased it in. I'll do a full conversion at the end of the video. And then the knife you're seeing is an M9 bayonet black laminate in well worn, which was just under £510 at the time of purchasing. Now, I'm also going to use the price I paid, if I can find it still, rather than the price it might be now, just so it's like accurate on what I've actually spent it for. So overall, I really like this combination. I know some people ask why I haven't gone for an orange knife. It's because the tiger tooth is orange but doesn't match the orange of the torture gloves or the specialist gloves that well. Maybe in the future we change to stiletto and different gloves, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is the combo. Been super happy with it so far. Now, the Glock you've already spotted. Now, this was a one-of-one craft that we theory crafted it, realized it was a one-of-one, and then we killed the one-of-one. So sorry to whoever's one-of-one we killed. Chat encouraged me to do it. They thought it'd be fine. So it is what it is. It's a Glock 18 grinder. The pattern though is 262, which means it gets quite a lot of orange on it, and the white bits you'll see are on like the back right hand side. You see a little bit at the back there, but that kind of also matches the white areas of the gloves. It's got 4 London VP papers on it, which overall I think look pretty cool, and this would be about £8.63 in total if you include the craft. Now, I actually have 2 USPs, the first of which is a minimum wear Orion. This is about £37. It did come with a JW foil on it. In the future, we're thinking of maybe doing a 4X Virtus Pro from Copenhagen craft on it, but not 100% sure, but the Orion is such a nice USP. And then the other one we mix in with is the Cayman in field test, but this has a DreamHack 14 Dig Hollow, which is in perfect condition on it, which looks unbelievably good. Now, when I do consider playing with the P2000, I have an Acid H, which is factory new, about £2.36 for this. I did a little bit of overpay for the pattern. As you can see, it's got a 40 clover in a pretty nice spot overall, and then it's got a little bit of orange at the back. And as if you can't tell right now, this loadout is pretty much bordering orange theme. Now, you guys may know I had an Emerald Jurmengander in the past. It is such a nice deagle, but the other deagle that I've always been interested in is a Fennec Fox. I finally picked one up for £141. It's field tested souvenir, but I ripped the golds off it so that it looks as clean as possible. Honestly, I have really enjoyed using this skin so far. I think this one might have to be a bit more long-term than the Emerald Jurmengander was. Now, the AK is a skin that perfectly matches with the gloves. The foundations and Asimov work so well together. I already know there's going to be questions here. It's battle scarred, we had a challenge from the community to get an AK and get 10k kills on it. So this is the only stat track skin. It's for that reason. This has a challenge of getting 10k on it before I can even use anything else in my loadout or buy something new. We wanted to go for battle scars just for something a bit different. A couple of guys in the community have been appreciating battle scars. And then I put 5 VP glitters on it just for the sake. And overall, this is £37.30. It's actually grown on me quite a lot as a skin to be using in-game as a craft. I cannot lie. I then went big spending for the Emperor M&S. I got the Welcome to the Jungle souvenir in battle scar. Now, this is actually what it first came as. It came with the golds on it. But last night I actually scraped these. If you watched the stream, you might be wondering. So it now looks like this, which is super clean, and this was £424. Now, the Emperor A4 is one I've had in my loadout for quite a while now. It's going to be the Emperor, and nothing has really beat changing this. And long term, I might go for a cybersecurity or for an Asimov to complete the orange theme if we stick with the orange theme. But I don't use the Emperor A4 that much, so I thought, you know what, we'll keep the minimal Emperor with a nice craft on it, and it's £26. And then we just had to continue the lovely Battlescar Asimov vibes. We picked up an op. I don't op much at all. You guys might know that from the streams. But this is £52 for Battlescar. It fits the theme really well. And then I put some GM Time stickers from Stockholm on it, which I think looks pretty cool. And yes, I'm aware Black Mobs exist, but because I don't op much, I'm not paying the crazy overpay for them. Now, that is the main skins over. Now we've got all the bonus goodness. Now, the first up is going to be MP9 Rose Iron. This is factory new, but has a Fnatic Cato 15 holo on it, which I think is super, super cool. This ran me about £25. I think we paid 10 or 11% sticker price in the end, but I also wanted the slightly lower float of the skin to keep it looking clean. Overall, real happy with this. Then for the Mac 10, I went for a last dive, and I went for a pattern that I thought looked pretty cool. Now, I know this isn't the best pattern. It doesn't have as many things coming out on it, but I wanted to be mostly orange with that little bit of tail. So we've got like 2 of the sort of sea serpents and then the diver in it, which I think it looks kind of nice. And this is only £2.30 in factory new. And then we have my first ever Cato 14 pickup. Now, it is only a paper, but we picked up a splash for £42 that has a Navi paper on it, completely unscratched. Now, people have told me this is the best spot for it. I have a little bit of doubt because the thumb covers it when you're inspecting it, but I think when you use it in-game, you see it the best, which that's, and you can see it the best. That's probably why people suggested it. It's my first Cato 14 pickup. We'll hold that in the inventory for a little bit and just see how it feels. Now, the Tech 9 is one that you guys will know. I've used this for quite some time. It's a factory new Mummy's Rot. It's about £1.70. I applied 3 Sphinx Holos to it. I don't know the price of those. I can't remember what it was when I applied it. And I just love it because it's got that little bit of green in the background. This is one of the few skins. It doesn't really fit the orange theme. We had a fuel injector that I unboxed for a while, but it went into a trade-up. So I just rock this whenever we get the Tech 9s out. And then for the Famous, it's a commemoration. Now, this is a minimal wear, £8.34. It has some scraped stickers on it that end up looking really, really nice. They also got this sort of like browny gold accent. Now, this one is gold. We cannot get that wrong. But orange Famous wise, there is an Eye of Athena that has some orange and brown. But I don't use the Famous a crazy amount. And I thought, you know what? We have this commemoration from the gold loadout. Let's just carry it over. It doesn't really clash too much when you're using it in game. The actual accents of the stickers actually match the orange accents of the gloves a little bit. And then we kind of have the final piece of the puzzle for the loadout. We were using a chatterbox for a while, which is going to be given away next month for you guys. But we now have an orange DD pack. But we put 4 of the Apex holos from Copenhagen on it. Now, I am aware this is a cheap craft and might in the future get ruined. We killed a 1-of-1 before. Someone else can kill this 1-of-1 if they really want to. But right now, as it stands, this is a 1-of-1 craft. And honestly, I think it looks insanely good. Then, when we look at the 5.7, it's going to be the same 5.7 I've used for quite some time now. It's going to be the Hyper Beast, and it has a Leaving the Station holo right at the end. This is field tested, but the float is super low, so I paid a little bit overpay, which would take it to about £25, and this is still my favourite 5.7 in the game, I think. Now, my Joe Berettas used to be Flora Carnivores, but we unboxed some cartels and doing an opening on stream, and I've kind of just kept them since. So I got them from a case, but if you want it price-wise, they're like 65p for the minimal wear that we unboxed. But they do be looking kind of cool. Now, I do like having a good SG skin, but I don't get it out that much. So I just went for like actually, I really like the Tiger Moth, but I just went for it in field tested for 41p. I think either way, I field tested, it looks pretty good. It's one of those ones where I didn't feel the need to do any sort of overpay for it. As you can see here, it's looking pretty solid. Then for the AUG, it's going to be the long time one we've been using. It is the Stimvillion for £4.69 in factory new. You can see a little bit here with like the AUG and the FAMAS. Some of the gold skins have carried over just because I really like them, and there's not necessarily a great orange alternative. Also, I've just noticed my agent's watch is absolutely broken in the inspect animation for the AUG. Valve, please fix. My X of my choice is an XOXO with quite a nice blue and pink pattern on it. It's £2.64 for this in minimal wear. I initially bought this to do trade-up videos with. I accidentally didn't use it and used another XOXO I had at the time. And now I just kept it. I know it's not orange, but because there's like bright neon vibes and the orange in the gloves is quite bright, I think overall as a bright skin it works pretty well. Then my MP7 of choice is still the Just Smile. Now I know that for an orange loadout, the Abyssal Apparition is like the best option. It would match with the gloves really well. I have had those in and out whilst doing trade-ups, but I just really like the Just Smile. It's £1.09 in minimal wear. I just love the skin. I'm going to keep using it for now. I have finally got a sort of upgraded Scout skin. Obviously, when I used green, I had an acid fade for like $1. Absolutely fine. Great skin. But I got a Dragonfire in factory new for £13.84. I am still considering some sort of Hobbit-based name tags for this to replace the one that's on it. But we'll see how we go if we decide to change the loadout at all moving forward. Then when it comes to the ZZ, sorry, there was a pretty obvious option. It was the Tigris for £1.84. As I said before, I would love to see this sort of design added on to a rifle, maybe even like a FAMAS or an AUG. I think overall it could look really good. Now, I have the Nova equipped, but I don't use it that much, and for that reason, I've literally just gone for a cheap Nova, 16 pins, sorry, for a Nova Dark Sigil from the new case. Overall, I think it looks pretty cool. It doesn't clash with the gloves, and like I say, I very rarely use this, so I don't want to drop any overpay or overspend on it. And then the last weapon skin to show you guys is the MP5. Now, I'm still using my lovely Oxide Oasis with the Blast Paris NIP and mouse stickers on it. This is field tested, £5.50 for the souvenir. Overall, I love this skin. I am considering maybe getting a better condition one if I, decide I want to use the MP5 more. But as it stands right now, this works wonders. Now, normally, I don't include agents, and I will try to start including agents moving forward for you guys, because I know you guys love them. I'm going to include my agents today, but you guys might wonder why on streams I don't always use them. But first of all, my T-side agent is, if I can inspect them, is going to be Bloody Darrell the Strapped, the Professionals. This was £16.35, I think, when I bought them, or it's the current price. I can't remember. I picked them up quite some while ago. My main thing here is it's got the nice gold watch, got the tattoos, looks really cool when you're using them in game, like when you got to see the arms outside of the AUG being a bit broken. So that's my T side, and then my CT side is Lieutenant Rex Crikey, the Seal Frogman. This was about £5 you're paying for this, and overall, main thing here is his sleeves are rolled up so that you don't see any clash when you are using them on CT side. Now, you may wonder why when you watch streams I don't always have these on, and it's because when we play officials with Wayward, we can't, so I have to use the likes of the default CT agent and the default T agent. Now, the total cost for this loadout is £1,700 and 32 pence. I have done a conversion, which will be on screen on that side. I think it was around the $2,200 mark. And you can see here, my AK is currently on 1,600 kills. We have to get it to 10k before I can change or buy anything else. So guys, I just wanted to do a sort of update for you guys covering what my new loadout is, because you guys have helped pick it over the past few weeks and helped me with some of my choices. I thought it'd be good to share an update so you guys can see fully what we're rocking now, and this is what you can expect to see me using in the streams for the next few weeks. So just a reminder, we do have a giveaway running. Now, it is for the Broken Fang Unhinged gloves, which you can see here. Field tested 0.169, and it's paired with that gut knife black laminate you've seen at the start. 0.61 battle scarred for this. Overall, really nice combo. All you have to do to enter is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know your favorite skin from my new loadout. The winner is going to be picked in a few days' time. Good luck to those entering. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. I'll try not to change my loadout too quickly, but I'm already planning new stuff. So we'll see. I'll see you next one, guys. Goodbye.